It's time to kick off season 4 of our MyGM Extreme Difficulty series, and this looks to be the season finale, our series finale season as well. As we're here to select our keepers, this is on the latest update 1.07, so I'm intrigued to see how the new changes are reflected as we get going with our latest draft class. But it's time to select our keepers. Let's get into it. We're going to start right off the cuff. We're going to bring back Becky Lynch. We're going to bring back Roman Reigns straight off. They're two of the biggest stars for this company. They're going to cost us $200,000 respectively across the board. And looking around, there's lots of other really good talents out there, but I'm trying to stick with people that have the highest overall rating. So you see Becky's a level 22 legend, as Roman is as well. And also they have pretty good promo skill. I think a guy like Randy Orton's an easy pick as well because his morale is great for us. He's a level 22. He's a fighter, which can go right into a feud with Roman Reigns if we need to. And he's got a level 4 promo skill. So I think the third guy will be Randy. So we're going to go Becky, Roman, Randy. Costs $582,000. And that's going to bring us to our draft, ladies and gentlemen. So there you see the selections for every brand across the board. WCW gets the most picks, and you see they're bringing back all of them legends that are the Immortals, actually. Stacy Keibler for SmackDown's a legend or Immortal. Terry Funk and Jake the Snake for NXT as well. So it's going to be interesting, but we're getting to our maybe the last draft for this series. And again, I told you all to have a new strategy in mind that I saw a couple people comment, and I think we're going to go for it. And that is we are going to try to... the big words try there. We're going to try to draft the best possible superstars, no matter how much they cost, for at least probably as far as our money can take us. I don't want to have no money. I'd like to be able to end the draft with about $300,000 in the bank if I can. But then what we're going to do after this draft is with whatever money we have left, we're going to hire all jobbers, and we're just going to focus on a top loaded roster and grow jobbers with them and see if that strategy works out. I saw this recommended. It sounds fun. I'm all for it. But let's look here. We got CM Punk. He's a 5 out of 5. We know he's good. And he can be straight into something with the Roman Reigns. We can bring Punkster back. Cody Rhodes, we haven't had him on the brand in a season or two. Shinsuke Nakamura, we already know what he can do. Bray Wyatt's not a bad shout either. But I'm trying to get these big stars that do cost a lot of money. And Cody's considerably cheaper compared to Punk. And his stamina is already higher. So I think it's going to be a Cody Rhodes pick for us to start things off. So Cody Rhodes is our first pick for the draft. And again, we're looking across the board, men's, women's, everything. We're just trying to get the best possible stars we can get. So for the men's division, we have a face specialist. We have a face fighter and a heel bruiser. Okay. Looking at what's available now, you have a Bianca Belair, who's a really, really good pick. What's the top women's star for overall star power? I see 14, 13, 15. Natalia's down here at a level 22. 1 out of 5 promo skill. That's crazy. But I'm not seeing a lot that screams, pick me now, pick me now, pick me now. So for the women's division, we need to get somebody big to start us off with. And I think Bianca's not bad. Alexa Bliss is hard to go against with that 5 out of 5 promo. Bianca's a 4 out of 5. Charlotte's 4 out of 5. Io 3 out of 5. Bailey, what are you? 3 out of 5. Nia Jax 3 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan may not be a bad pick either. I think we're going to start and we're going to go with I think we start and go with Bianca Belair. As you know what, actually, I think we go more heavy on the Giants and Cruisers this season. So Charlotte Flair is going to be the pick for the women's division. I know she's not a fan favorite, but she's good for business in GM mode, so we're going to go with her. And that gives us a couple people there. CM Punk's not being picked. And I have seen one of you comment down below asking for Solo Sikoa. You know what? We may try to find him for you guys eventually here. Is he in the draft class? Solo Sikoa. Solo. He may have been a keeper. He may have been one of those people's keepers. Because I do not see Solo unless I'm blind. There he is. He's cheap. We may be able to get him later, guys. I'm not going to waste money on him now because obviously we're trying to get the biggest, best stars we can. So we need for the men's division heels. And Shinsuke Nakamura is a heel fighter. It could be a perfect fit for us. Drew McIntyre, a heel bruiser. I like that. I like that pick. What's his 3 out of 5 promo? I don't love that. I'd like a better on the mic guy. Like Kevin Owens would be excellent, but I could go a heel Shinsuke, a heel fighter, and then maybe get a face Kevin Owens. I like that. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that out the shoot. We're going to make this men's division super strong with this draft because there's so many good talent out there. I think for the women's division, we can hopefully get away with maybe one more men's pick and then get Liv Morgan. So we're going to get KO. Xavier Woods, what are you, a 5 out of 5 promo? Good too. We're going to go KO, though. I don't know if we've had KO in all of these seasons. Blair Davenport's taken good. Somebody take her because she was horrible for us. She did good, but then she had all sorts of issues for us. Great talent, but caused a lot of problems backstage for us and our brand. All right, for the women's division, here we go. Liv Morgan's still around, as is Alexa Bliss. If I can get both of you, it'd be amazing. I'd like to be able to turn one of you heel, or face, excuse me. I'm going to go the Liv Morgan over Alexa Bliss right now. She's a higher level as well. I think it's a solid pick. I wouldn't mind having both. That'd be awesome. But we're going to do a pick there. And then I think I saw Jade Cargill around as well. So we may go Jade Cargill because we have a face giant. Nia Jax is a heel giant. Not very good on the mic, though. So we'll go Jade Cargill. We're okay with... I can flip her. I can flip her to a heel if needed. I'm good with that. Because she's a 4 out of 5 promo, man. That's going to be huge. Again, those promos are what we're looking for. We want high promo skill. We're looking at the money we have left. We still have a decent bit of money. So we need a face cruiserweight for the women's division. So now I am focusing a lot more on those women's divisions. So Zelina Vega, 4 out of 5. I'm taking Zelina. She's a level 19 as well, man. She's been awesome. So we have what we need, I think, for the women's division on the get here. Again, I'm not trying to get a humongous roster where I can't afford stuff. I'm trying to get big stars. So for the women's division, we have 5 stars. I'd like to get one more women's division, excuse me. Gosh, what do we have? We have cruiser, giant, specialist. If we can get another really amazing specialist, like a Bailey, but a heel would be amazing. A Bailey, a Natalia. Ugh, that 1 out of 5 promo is just horrific. Gigi Dolan, 2 out of 5. See what I'm talking about? Like some of these people, I think a Tiffany Stratton's a solid pick. But let's go back to the men's division because we can afford some of these other people, I think. So what do we need for the men's division? We have 2 bruisers. We have a face and a heel. We have 2 fighters, a face and a heel. We have a specialist in Cody Rhodes. Oh, man, it'd be nice to get Seth Rollins, wouldn't it? And turn Seth heel. I like that pick. AJ Styles. I think we go AJ, the phenomenal one. We haven't had AJ. We'll go with a phenomenal one. Get AJ Styles. Looking at the money, WCW's been spending a good pretty penny, but they also probably use the most because they had the most keepers. So what do we have? We have 815,000. Okay, well, let's get one more men's superstar, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you guys. Okay, we have the specialist we needed. You told me you wanted Solo Sikoa. Is he taken? Is Solo taken? No shot. Somebody took Solo. Where was he? Solo was taken. SmackDown took him in the 9th round. Oh, I'm sorry. We weren't able to get Solo for you guys. Okay, well, we have a specialist. We have fighters. Okay, so I can go another specialist. I can get a Seth Rollins. We're taking Seth. Oh, man. Okay. That cut the penny down quite a bit, but it's okay. We need to get one more women's superstar. Give us a really good, I think, solid roster. I think we have 7 men. We have 5 women. We need 6 women here. So if we can get another really solid women's superstar here, a specialist would be great, like Bailey. Even Alexa Bliss isn't bad, but I'd like to have 2 specialists. So let's go by specialist. And Natalia, man, if she would have a higher Tiffany Stratton, you're a 3 out of 5. So Bailey's right there, 3 out of 5. She's a level 17. What's Tiffany? Level 14. Okay. So Bailey, she'd be a face specialist though. Is Tiffany a heel? No. Gosh, this women's division is gonna be tough. Now, can any of these other women, can they flip to become a specialist for me? If so, I want to get them. She can go specialist. So Io Sky can go specialist. Alexa Bliss, when she gets to level 15, she could probably flip to be specialist. Bailey, no. Jax, fighter. Asuka, she can go to a bruiser. Nikita can go nowhere. Dakota, bruiser. Naomi, what can you flip to? Specialist. So she can go specialist. Wendy Chu, what is her? 3 out of 5. Who is anybody a top promo? I'm trying to see. Carmella. She's a good promo. Really good promo. 4 out of 5 promo, matter of fact. Maurice is a 4 out of 5 promo. And a fighter. And she can go bruiser. Scarlett's a 4 out of 5 promo. She can turn into a fighter. Raquel. So we're trying to get the right pick here. That's got high charisma. Because it's so important. So important to have this really good ability. Electra Lopez. I'm going quick. I'm aware. I'm sorry for trying to keep up with me and my madness here. Okay, well. Can you go to a specialist? No, you can become a giant. Okay. I think we're just going to go with... Do I go solo Roka? Okay, I think we're just going to go with Bailey and flip her. Oh, it gives me 167,000. We're done. We're done. Now we're going to save the rest of our money we do have. We're going to spend on jobbers. And we know they're not going to cost us a ton of money, so we're okay with that. And I believe we have a card for a legend, a free legend, so we'll be able to even bolster our roster even more. So we spent a lot of money in this draft. It's a pretty good roster. Pretty heavy, pretty loaded, but we don't have a lot of money going into the season now. NXT's still got a lot of money. NXT's been going a little bit cheaper. WCW, they're done. There's their roster led by The Rock. SmackDown, how many more picks y'all got? That's your 18th pick. This will be your 17th here. Okay. I got another one in them, man. They're down to 94,000. NXT, they've got a lot of money left. 400 something thousand. So SmackDown, I think's done. SmackDown's done. There's their roster. Okay. Rhea Ripley's probably the best pick I see there. NXT, what else you got? Kit Wilson. Okay. Pat McAfee, solid pick. Pat McAfee down there. And they're down 106,000. Not a bad roster for old NXT. But we're going to see. So there you see the rosters across the board. I'm going to scroll slowly. Who has the best roster heading into maybe the final season of this extreme difficulty series? Let me know what you think down below. NXT has the most people, certainly. We have the least by quite a bit, but we have plans for that. So here we go. Getting into the season. We're getting ready for King and the Queen of the Ring. Thank you, Triple H. We're taking nothing for granted. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I make my own luck. We don't take anything for granted. How's prep going? Doing good. Doing good. We got a network special card. Excellent. Let's look at the challenges. Again, we're one trophy away from Hall of Fame status. That's why this season will be the last season, because when we get the first GM that gets to level 10, 10 out of 10 trophies, that basically locks it, and we're going to finish the season out. So that's why this season's massive for us. So we've already completed one goal. We need to get a few more. We'll by default probably get one of these other ones, probably two. But let's go here to the power cards first, and we're going to go immediately and do the godlike. I think here, do we have the ability to scout a immortal? We do. So let's go ahead and use 50,000 bucks. And look who's around, baby. We have John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Trish Stratus, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Absolute amazing talent right here that we can go with. So here's what we're gonna do. We have a godlike card. We're gonna spend it. The next legend or immortal we get will be free. Okay. Who do we need that to be? Trish will not have much to do. She'll be able to feud with our specialists, which can work. For the men's division, this will work pretty well because I think we have a good blend for the men's division. The only thing we didn't do for the men's was cruisers and giants. So anything else will work. So that's why Rey Mysterio is probably not going to be the pick. So it's either John or Macho Man. And I think we have enough faces. Macho Man would be a really good guy to get. Looking at, no, not that. Can we look and see? He's a 5 out of 5 promo too. Wow. Trish, what are you? 4 out of 5? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have the men's division a little bit stronger, Macho Man Randy Savage, but Trish Stratus is not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. She's free for the year. What is her match? Gauntlet Eliminator. Macho Man, what's yours? Extreme Rules. I like that even more. TLC. Backstage Brawl. I think we go Macho Man. And we're going to go for the rest of the year. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. We're going to bring him in. And he's going to be our legend for the year, ladies and gentlemen. And now, you know the drill. We're going to hire... gosh, all of you are cruisers. This is ridiculous. So, okay, we should be able to book out our first show without... Maybe. Let's see. Okay, well, we can go... Man, this is rough pickings. Can we get any more rookies? Okay, we can get some more jobbers here. So here we go. We'll do it one more time. Okay, so lots of jobbers to choose from. Got Melina Fanny Fan. She's a specialist. I like that. I think we're going to get her. 47,000. Good Lord. Kind of expensive for a jobber. 47,000 for 5 weeks. She's the big one. She's the big difference. That's why. All these other people, we got to go level zeros. Okay, so let's get Timber. Ooh, you know what? We got Bruiser, Cruiser. Got a lot of cruisers and giants we can go with. So let's get Timber. We're not gonna give him a full contract. We'll go 10 weeks for Timber. All right, and then we'll get what's his name? Gunther McGritter. Okay, 10 weeks. Whatever. And then give me a heel face combo for cruisers here. Or for give me a cruiser face. Give me Dante Roberts. Bring him on. And give me a Olaf Ostrovsky, I guess. Okay. So that's a giant. The cruiser is a face. So we can go a couple more here. Give me this heel. And that should be fine. That should be fine. So heel, face, heel. Okay, we're going to make it work. We're going to make this work. Okay, so let's start with the main event. Roman Reigns going to defend his title against Seth Rollins for the IC title. The opening match will be Cody versus This is difficult for me to make this choice here because I'm going to have a tag team here. Let me get my tag team match booked first because I want my men's division tag to be pretty decent. So we'll go like a Shinsuke, Timber versus a Randy, Gunther McGritter, and we're gonna mix it up a little bit here with them. All right, and then for the world heavyweight title for the men's, we'll go Cody versus. Actually, we're gonna make something different here. We're gonna go KO versus Macho Man for the world heavyweight title, and then we'll have Cody call out Shinsuke. Okay. For the women's division, we're going to go Becky. Becky's going to cut a promo this week on her feud, which will be... Again, I have a lot of faces here, so I need to have a heel turn. I need a role change. Charlotte, nobody wants you to be a face, so that's going to happen. So we'll go Becky versus Charlotte is the first women's feud we're going to do. And then we're going to book a match between Liv. Okay, we're doing this for the women's tag. Liv is a cruiser. She needs another heel. Oh my gosh, this is difficult. This is why we need to hire. So we need another heel for the women's division. and there isn't any we can choose from. So we're going to have to wait on this tag feud I'm trying to do. So in the meantime, we'll go. So that's 1, Cargill, Zelina. So I can do something with Bailey, but she can't be in a match. So Bailey, you're just going to get a charity spot. And then we'll do a match between, who's AJ going to feud with? AJ needs a feud. He needs something. Okay, well, AJ, you can help build up some other talent, it looks like here. So AJ versus Olaf Ostrovsky. Or no, Dante Roberts. No running. And then we'll go Ollie versus Olaf. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so we've made it work. So we've made the superstars we have work. We're at the point right here where you see how many people we have left. We have 3 people we don't have booked on the card. Jade, Zelina, but I think we're going to try to get another heel next week. So we're going to try to make this work. Let's see. $31,000 show cost. New strategy we're playing out. Let's see who wins the World Heavyweight title. The world champ is Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, he wins it. 3.5 star. No feud, though, unfortunately. Cody with the promo call out. That worked. Level 1. Okay, let's see how bad this match will be. And AJ with the win. No shock. Terrible. It's not a 1.5 I'll take. AJ can make anything good. Heel turn worked out. Okay, tag titles up for grabs here. And it's Nakamura and Tim Burr with the win in a 2-star match, beginning a feud. Becky begins the feud level 1. Let's see how bad this will be. A 0.5 star to a star, I guarantee you. Olaf Ostrovsky with the win in a 1-star match. That's okay. 3,000 fans, main event, IC title, former Shield, now rivals, and Roman retains the IC title in a 4-star match just out the chute. You love to see it. So that's a pretty good week 1. We have lots of superstars at the top. We're going to try to make them work for us with the talent we have. So pretty good week 1. I've noticed, I didn't try yet. I haven't seen. So is that the redesigned NXT title? So that's the new title. Okay, let's see if they have the other mid-card title up for grabs anywhere else. Okay, we need to check to see if that's been updated into the game with the other mid-card title. So Randy and Gunther McGregor worked well as a tag team. We lost 10,000 fans though. That's not ideal. NXT lost 5,000 fans. SmackDown gained 179. And WCW gained 12,000 fans. Good for them. We get an increased match cost power card, and we're still first place by about 30,000 fans over NXT. So we're okay. AJ, what's your problem? Costume malfunction. Ooh. We'll spend 20,000 bucks. We'll get you set. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want to see, first things first. Can I book a women's match like this? Oh, we do. They do have. Yes. There's the women's mid card, the IC title. There it is. Women's IC title is in the game. That's awesome to see. So we do have the new update affected on even offline saves like this. It works. That's cool. That's so awesome to see. All right. Now, let's do our mega card. I forgot to do this. So we're going to put one of our superstars and make them become a absolute unit. And we're going to do that with, I think we're going to do it with Ollie Flatland. You're going to become an absolute beast. 100 overall. We're going to return to Jobber to a superstar out the gate. Okay, I can use one of these the network cards soon. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to save that. Beginner's luck. Let's get one of those because those are always nice to have. Gunther McGregor, you're getting some popularity boost. Okay, trying to help people get better. All right, so here we go. Let's start with Macho Man. You need a feud still. You and old Kevin need to get something going. So we're going to get that started here. Macho Man Randy Savage with the call out on Kevin Owens. Okay, that's going to happen there. I think we start here with Charlotte and Becky for the title. And then we'll go opener will be, go here. I freaking put Shinsuke and Timber in a thing, while I also put Shinsuke in a feud with Cody Rhodes. But again, that's a non-title thing, so I can kind of live with that. It's okay. We could still grow that despite having tag matches, right? So I think we can do this. So we can go opening match, tag titles, throw them titles on the line again, while still doing a call out for Cody on Shinsuke, and grow things simultaneously. I'm good with that. Now, Bayley needs something. Again, we need to get the women's tag picture going. So we need a heel, another heel. Ideally, a heel giant for the women's division would be perfect. There she is, Karen Compactor. Yeah, welcome to the brand. Give you a 10-week contract. Okay, I'm gonna spend 1,000, see if there's any others. No, just her. Okay, let's look at this. So let's start here. Tag team. We're gonna go Jade, Zelina versus Liv, Karen Compactor for the women's tag titles. I like it. And then we can get Bayley with something. We need to get Bayley in a feud. She's a specialist, so she can feud with anybody. And let's build up another superstar here. All right, so here we go. We're going to get that to be a promo for Bayley. Bayley, you're calling out Psycho Sally. You love to see it. And we'll just go charity for somebody here in a second here. So let's go men's division. You and Olaf. Get something going in the mid card. And then Kevin Owens. KO, not doing that. Let's do AJ, you two in another match. And then we'll go charity spot for, give you a week off. You can do that. All right. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, we'll make this, Seth, just so he has something to do this week. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 titles up for grabs. Still don't have our women's mid card up for grabs yet, but that's going to be these two. So here we go. $24,000 show cost. Men's tag titles being again defended and still defended by Timber and Shinsuke Nakamura. 3-star, no feud still. God gummit. Or no growth on the feud. It's still level 1. That's now level 1. That's what we want to see. Let's see what our best star does. Ollie Flatland gets the win over Olaf. And a 2.5-star match. That's an improvement, baby. Level 2 feud. All right, women's tag titles up for grabs. And it is the heels, Morgan and Compactor, with a win in a 2.5-star match, beginning the tag feud for the women's division. Level 1 feud there for the IC women's title. Mid-card action here. Dante Roberts and AJ Styles with another win. 2.5 stars, level 2 feud. Seth gives us some fans. And now, again, here we go. Who's going to win the title? And it's Charlotte Flair wins the Women's World Championship 4-star match, level 2 rivalry. Pretty good week. Pretty good week. Overall, the strategy, the mix we have going, I think is working. Let's see what it plays out with. Good booking. Overall, good booking. So WCW looked like they had a strong week here. Good booking out here. Ooh, Roberts already hurt. Wow. Wow. Okay. SmackDown had good booking. Okay. Did NXT have any? What's the? There it is. Right? No, that's not it. There should be another. I guess it's the Women's U.S. Championship should be being defended right here. Yeah, there it is. Women's U.S. Champion, Kairi Sane. Very nice to see. Good booking out here for them. Scott Hall, injured. No stamina remaining. He lost 31 stamina in that match. What was that match? Backstage brawl. Man, y'all are crazy. All right. We lost 1,691 fans. We did profit a good amount of money. NXT gained 7,100 fans. That's lost 2,000 fans. Okay. And gained 12,000 fans. Here comes WCW. WCW trying to climb out of the cellar here with Nick Aldis. We're still 1 trophy lead over everyone, which is why I think, the fan thing is the biggest thing, but because it goes fans first, trophy second is what I believe we set it up in the start of the year. So we'll see. All right. You're not happy about losing your championship. Okay, you can get a rematch. This is how we're going to do it. What's your deal here? You're not going to be happy about this, but the weather's wrecked my travel arrangements. It's looking I won't be available for this week's show. Randy. That's fine. I understand. We're going to let it slide. 2-bet arena. Ooh, that sounds like a good one. So have at least one TLC match. We'll see if we can do that. Let's look over here. We're going to buy this health spa card. Now, next week is the go home show. So we need next week's show to be really good. So we need to think about this. So next week, I'm going to book up on NXT a little bit here. NXT's getting the double whammy from me. And a little bit of SmackDown hate as well. Okay, we're doing a little bit of both. We're going to get after them. Increase the cost of opposing brands' match types for next week's show. Oh, NXT, you're getting triple whammied by me. I'm so sorry. Not really. Not really one bit. All right, we are ready to book this thing out. We did promise. Okay, we need to see. We're going to give Becky a rematch at some point. Do we do that now? Do we do that as the main event? We could. Okay, we're gonna go with it, and then we go you and Olaf to start in a tables match because that sounds fun. We could make that a Fatal 4 tables match and throw into that mix Cody and Shinsuke. Give them something to do. Mid card, we go with the women's tag match. Grow that out. You and Psycho Sally need to have your women's IC title match, and then you and AJ, I'm probably gonna give you all a week off, and we're gonna give you and Dante. Dante, AJ, I really want to give you all the week off if I can. So let's go here with a triple threat just to add something. And we'll let you in that match for this, and we'll throw the title up for grabs. If Kevin wins it, Kevin wins it. Good for him. Let's do call outs here. Dante, y'all need to get that call out going. He's a 1. He's a level 1. That's crazy. All right, can we do a tag call out? Can. Please make that work. The rest of you are terrible. It's not even gonna be worth anything. So we're gonna do training for you and training for you. Okay. Pretty strong show. I have a feeling that this is going to be the way it plays out. So let's go. $22,000 show cost. Fatal 4-way open. No title up for grabs. Just trying to progress 2 feuds. Cody with the win. And a 4-star open. That's good. Level 3 feud between Cody and Shinsuke. Flatland or Ostrovsky grow their feud as well. AJ with... No, man. AJ failed me on the promo. He didn't grow the feud. Women's title for the IC champion. IC champion is Bailey with the win. 3 stars. Level 2 feud. Tag feud grows to level 2. Okay. Women's world championship up for grabs. And Becky loses. Charlotte wins in the rematch. 3.5-star match there. Timber gains 7 ring XP. Women's tag titles up for grabs now. And Jade Cargill and Zelina Vega, new champions. 2.5-star match, though. Not ideal. 8 XP for Dante Roberts and triple threat. IC title. And Roman retains the IC title. 4 stars. Level 2 feud. You love to see it. All right, pretty good show. Go home show is set up for next week now. And we're pretty healthy. We had amazing booking. Let's freaking go. You love to see it. And NXT had good booking. SmackDown with amazing booking as well. And WCW had good booking. So we had a B quality show, or B match card quality. We only lost 187 fans. I'll take that. NXT lost 11,000. SmackDown gained 1,600. And WCW lost 5,500. So we stay on top by still about 33,000 fans. And we're in good shape heading to the go home show. What's that stunt you just pulled? It had to be done, man. Had to be done. You would have done the same, and you probably still will. Thanks for the rematch. No problem. Clearly best superstar on the brand. I need a bigger test. One that suits my superior skills. I want to go up against both McGirder and Cody this week. What? Hold on. This week? I don't know if I can do that for you, Roman. I'm going to tell him no. How bad does that go down? Small decrease. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we have an upgrade. We had Karen Compactor got an upgrade. She's now able to do, man, both of these are tough. We'll do a Hell in a Cell. Why not? She's level 5, though. It's nice to see. She's getting better, growing for us. Raise the morale. We're buying that card. That's always a good card. Network Special. Increase the... We're going to hang on to that card until we absolutely need it, I think. Okay. So, here's what we have. We have... Man, this is... We don't have any level 4 feuds, do we? So none of these are going to blow off on this week unless we do a cage match. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with rolling these into the next PLE series as well. But I got to think about Roman, giving him a week. I think Roman doesn't get a match this episode, this one. Roman's going to get a week off. Seth's going to get the promo call out because I want Roman to be completely healthy for the... You know what, actually? Forget that. Roman, you're not going to be in the match. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do you two for the title in a Extreme Rules match. We'll do you and Becky in a... Ooh, y'all should do an Extreme Rules. You guys need to do... Man, what's your other thing? Do y'all do anything other than... Y'all can do it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Tag teams. Let's throw those titles up. Let's do a TLC. Ooh, boy, that may end up getting injuries. I'm worried about Randy for that, but that's okay if that's the case. We're trying to have the best thing we can. Kevin Owens, you and Macho Man. I'm gonna give y'all a little time off, so I think we go you two for this title. Hell in a Cell. No way. We'll just do a normal tables match. And then we'll do Bailey and Compactor, or Psycho Sally, in a match right there as well. So this gives us a chance, and I don't want to do self-promo, I want to do call-out. This gives us a chance to grow the Kevin Owens feud a little bit here, while also giving Kevin a week off. We can also grow this feud with AJ. And then we can go charity with Cody, and charity with KO. Okay. That's a pretty good card. It did cost us a ton of money. A TLC, these things. Oh, man. That worries me with the money. I may end up cutting this and go advertising for KO. Money's big right now for us, so I'm also going to turn this down to a tables match. And we're going to make this a normal match. Okay. Trying to save a little. I'm trying to save a buck. 75,000 bucks. We're doing it. Here we go. Women's World Championship submission match, and Becky wins it. Becky's the champ. 4.5-star classic ends their feud. Nice. So we did get one feud to blow off. Level 2 now. Women's tag titles up for grabs, and it's the champs with the retention in a 3.5-star match. Nice. AJ, grow that feud to level 3. Men's tag titles now up for grabs in a tables match. And the champions retain in a 3.5-star match. Cody gained us 4,000 fans. Let's see who wins the women's IC title. And Bailey retains the women's IC championship in a 3-star match, level 3 feud. Kevin loses 2 popularity, gains us 12,500 bucks. You love it. And for the IC title, Seth Rollins wins the IC title from Roman in a 4.5-star classic. Their feud now to level 3. Very, very consistent. Very, very good show. NXT probably is going to have maybe a rough go of it. We vetoed a lot of people from NXT. I'm kind of feeling bad about it, but not really. We had amazing booking. Yeah, buddy. How are our jobbers growing here? So let's see. Karen Compactor's up to level 35. Tim Burr to 41. Gunther McGirder now to 36. Psycho Sally to 39. Not bad. They're coming along. NXT a good booking despite having to pretty much have nobody out there. That's pretty good. Good booking for SmackDown and amazing booking for WCW. Gunther, though, hurt, 4-week injury. So let's see. B card quality. We gained 51,915 fans. We profit $73,000. 19,000 for NXT. Yes. 39,000 for SmackDown. Very good show for SmackDown. Very good. And WCW was 68,000 fans. What a week for WCW. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I could see WCW by the end of this season getting above 4th place at least. They may be able to catch one of these other two. SmackDown's now number 2. They're right behind us, but by about 60,000 fans. So we got a little bit of a lead. We're at King of the Ring now. We've been hit with a veto random superstar, and Liv Morgan will not be able to compete on this week's show. That's okay. Wasn't planning on booking her anyways. All right, you got me. Fair enough. I hope you know this means war. Don't even with me, Randy. I feel like I'm the fall guy every week. Okay, well, Randy, I'm sorry. Hey, I've been on the bench. You're going to be in this match. You're going to be in the main match, Randy. Macho Man. Don't worry, I had a plan. You're not just sitting for the sake of sitting. You're competing this week. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Let's see. We're gonna do the beginner's luck card, and these superstar GM cards are so helpful, but I'm not gonna buy that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and use the beginner's luck on Dante Roberts. Help them gain some more popularity. And let's go ahead and book this thing out. So for the men's Fatal 4-Way Gauntlet match, we get a royalty card. Immediately grant a superstar in your brand 25 popularity. That's nice. We're going to give that to Macho Man. He's better, hopefully, our world champ. Go win this thing. For the women's Tornado Tag match, I can't go wrong with Becky Lynch. You can't go wrong with Becky Lynch there. Now, it is a high stamina cost, so I'm hoping she'll come away and be okay with that. What's her... Gosh, man. I could do Charlotte too, but I really just want to keep people... All right. Do your thing for me, okay? Becky, you gotta do it. Now, for this, who do we go with here? Who do we go with? Do we go, you two, in a steel cage match and end your feud? I think we do. Maybe. We could do the submission as well. Let's do a submission match. And then we'll do a charity spot with old Cody Rhodes. Okay. $45,000 cost. Let's see if we can win a couple cards here. Fatal 4-Way Gauntlet, Bruno Sammartino, Jacob Fatu, Eric Rowan, and Macho Man Randy Savage. 3 champs in this match. This should be interesting. Let's see who wins it. And it's Macho Man Randy Savage. He gets the dub in a 4.5-star match. We gain 1 royalty card. Let's see how the mid card performs. Ollie Flatland with the win. Superstar right here. 4-star match completing the feud. Cody gains us 5,000 fans. Backstage brawl time. And Terry Funk wins that one. I could have saw that coming. 4 stars, nice. Tiffany Stratton gains her a few fans, not a ton for the brand. Triple threat here. Backstage brawl for the WWE Championship, and Andrade, the champ, retains in a 5-star match. Luke Gallows, though, out. 5-week injury. Gallows and Spears now in a feud. Valhalla gains 10,000 fans. Wow. She is a 3-star promo, a level 3 promo. She gained 10,000 fans. Somebody's getting hurt in this. And Oro Mensah with the win. 4.5 stars. Wow. And no injuries. Okay. Shayna Baszler gains 1 popularity. Good for you. Now, Fatal 4. Or Tornado Tag, excuse me. It's the team of Zoe Stark, Becky Lynch versus Alba Fire. It is Stacy Keibler. Please, Becky. Yes, we sweep the cards. Us and WCW team up. We get the win. I'm good with that. And we take both cards while having the 2nd highest mid card. Well, actually, 3rd highest mid card. That's okay, though. That should be a very good, very, very good rating. 119,000 fans. We profit $212,000. 122,000 fans for NXT. That's wild. 148,000. 133,000. Now, I want to see something. Hold on. I want to know if we have a smaller arena. So everybody's in the same arena. 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32. We actually sold the most tickets. So something else is coming out of there for the fan game. And we still are on top. with a decent lead over SmackDown and Paul Heyman. He's actually growing his lead over Shawn Michaels. And again, don't look now, Nick Aldis is coming down with some big time fan boosts, and he may switch over to third place soon enough. As we're getting ready for our next episode of SummerSlam. What is this? I'm going to say I got the best of the best. That's all. Oh, we're quaking with fear. Give me a break. Triple H, interesting news. We research indicating that Raw audience would love to see more battles between Morgan and Zelina. That is a cruiserweight, is it not? Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega. That's cruiserweight. We can do that, but it's going to have to be tag team. For the next 5 weeks, any solo contest between these two, including triple threat and fatal fours, will receive a popularity boost. Well, we can make that work with a fatal four. Absolutely, we can make that work. Okay. Psycho Sally says, I have a proposition. She wants us to... Oh, I don't do the whole GM booking sides thing, Sally. Sorry. And what's your thing, Ollie? Putting in work if you think you've earned a shot at the world title. Ollie, you know what? I'll do it. We'll give him a title opportunity. All right, time for our shakeup card. Moneymaker, basics of the ring, and specialist PR training. Whenever you select a superstar, gain $10,000 when you book him in a match. Yes, we will do that. So who is it going to be that we book and make sure they're going to have really good stuff going? It's going to be, I think, Liv Morgan, because we promised we'd try to get that going. So I think Liv Morgan's going to be the one we book every week while trying to do the Fatal 4-Ways and grow some rivalries. So, ladies and gents, we're in a really good spot. We're in first place. We're a trophy away from 10 out of 10 on the Hall of Fame scale, and we're just in a great place as it is. So, leave your feedback for me down below, as we have 2 royalty cards. We're going to use one of those right now on Ollie Flatland and give him popularity. No, we don't need that. It's popularity, eh? So I think we do that for Liv Morgan, grow her to 87 popularity, and then our other one, I can't do another one right now. So we have some good stuff brewing. We have feuds that we still have growing, but we have plans to hopefully capitalize on the Liv Morgan Zelina Vega angle next episode. Want to keep everybody healthy, but next episode's a pivotal one as we head to SummerSlam. Hopefully grow our lead and maybe the final season of our extreme difficulty GM challenge. But stay safe, God bless, and we'll catch you back here for the next episode as we go to the road for SummerSlam.